First card is coming out is what's happening outside of us is happening within us, okay? And this can go with attacks. Attack card came out, meaning Mother Earth being attacked, we're also being attacked, okay? Cosmic alignment, we come into alignment as well, shit like that. But right here is clarifying on attacks. And don't lose yourself, because most people, they're attacking you with spiritual warfare, and they want you to lose your mind, they want you to lose your mental. And one example of that would be regular homelessness, you know, just the people out there on the streets. Nobody knows exactly how they end up there, but they know that it was some people be like, oh, they deserved it or some shit, but no, other people was actually attacked, and they rather, other than not know who attacking them and, you know, possibly end up murdered, they rather be like, let me go live on the street, because, and they have assets, they have everything going for them, but people attack them so they can steal their shit. Alright, so Spirit is coming out in this reading giving tips on how not to lose your shit when you get an attack. And here it goes also with, it's best to keep going, you can't slow down for others. Some people are trying to convince you of this, okay? That's lining up with attack though, so that's some type of form of attack. Like, you just can't listen to them, because if you listen to them, that means they have power over you, or they, you know, you just following their bullshit for what? Okay, and under don't lose yourself, we have spiritual guidelines. The spiritual guidelines out here that you follow, have to follow, they follow, have to follow, choose not to follow type shit. It's possibly getting to the point where people have to follow spiritual guidelines. Somebody grandma coming out here in this reading, Mother Earth tips when being attacked. Because Mother Earth has been getting attacked for like how long? So it's big on what's happening outside of us is happening within us. And I said Mother Earth is being attacked. We're also being attacked. Okay? Her waters, her blood supply, Reaper energy. These people are going to be swiped the fuck up. Possibly by December. In the winter months, this Reaper energy is going to be unleashed. Because around that time, that's when things are quote unquote dead. They saying perfect timing. Unemployed keeps coming out. There's somebody out here trying to convince you to slow down, but this person is secretly unemployed, or you know that they're unemployed, and they just trying to, you know, dim your shit real quick. And if you listen to them, you're gonna be unemployed or, you know, fucked up. Sorry's become worthless if overused. We have sorry there, and then we have a thank you right here. Spirit keeps wanting to thank me for saying about this person who's fucking unemployed and they got a fucking problem with that shit. Like, go sit down and stop fucking stressing. And this person stressing over your motherfucking character. Somebody in particular. But let's just do this shit for the whole entire collective here. Ancestors coming out, Mother Earth. And what is this? We have here diagnosed behaviors. Like I said, the attacks, right? Mother Earth has a respiratory system, an immune system, okay? A circulatory system. She pumps blood, goddammit. And she might lose her shit. She can, a mom can snap, like I can snap on them. Go sit down, you know? You know, to put in those spiritual guidelines. So if Mother Earth gotta shake some shit up, earthquakes. If she gotta tear some shit up, tornado. Okay? If she gotta marinate some shit so niggas can get a lesson, tsunami. If she just feel like just everything is destroyed. Volcanoes, lava. But that reflects in us diagnosed behaviors. Now, to be honest, the little root attack on me, it just brought out, I diagnosed myself. I ain't going to no doctor or nothing. But straight up fucking Tourette's, bro. Like, I'm sitting down minding my motherfucking business, but if I think about somebody or the simplest things, it could be funny, it could be a trigger, and I'm either like, motherfucker, like, but I could be in the movie theaters doing that, I could be in the grocery stores, and I just, you know, and then people just got to deal with that. But some people out here, diagnosed behavior, you see the people out there homeless and shit, you know, they said, fuck it, some of them let it control them, some of them said, they just gonna be attacking me forever because they don't want me to get back on my feet and shit like that. They out there, they're diagnosed with schizophrenia, bipolar issues. And I just saw, it's like a whole thing of that shit I was reading up on. And these people, when they in that energy, have you ever seen that one? Y'all seen that one character. And your character standing out here like the way that you are, the way that you stand out, the way that you dress, everything is significant of how you look right now as well. You seen that one so quote unquote homeless person that's just like on their shit, eyes straight ahead. You know they saying something, you don't know exactly what they saying. You can probably make out a few words of what they saying, but they on their mission. And look, here we go. Earth's immune system. Them, when they're in that state, that's Reaper energy. That's Demon Slayer energy. Because most of them, some of them could be demons, but most of them, angels who just got treated bad. And that's why some people be just picking them up off the street, marrying them, cleaning them up, marrying them. You know, because some people you come across and you can just have a conversation with one of these people that's out there, quote unquote, on the streets. But this whole place, this realm, Mother Earth. So while they're able to still breathe and be alive and take care of, you know, their shit, you having conversations with them, they having conversations with you, they probably having a good day, and even on a bad day, they can even say something positive. But Earth's immune system wants to come out. Let me handle this little noise. If you want to stay in here, stay in here. No more doors, okay?
Okay.
And no more beds. And those people is unemployed, but at the same time, they're finding things. Look, gorgeous is coming out. Your character is also gorgeous. Don't lose yourself, okay? Because who you are, down to the core, your character, you're gorgeous. And your energy is needed no matter what you're going through. You're being attacked, but also knowing the bigger thing of things, Mother Earth is also being attacked. Ancestors are communicating with you. Don't be afraid or to vent to your ancestors. There shouldn't even be a reason why you should be afraid. But possibly if you're in a public place, like those people, quote unquote homeless, they don't give a fuck. That's them talking to their ancestors right there. But to everybody else, they're looking crazy because they're not dressed a certain type of way or something of that nature. They have access to that communication. I don't need that door open. I do not need that door open. She'll listen to me one of these days. And we have here an impersonator who knows of your character, who knows that you're gorgeous. And somebody here tried to give you possibly a diagnosed or some shit. As you're going through these attacks, do not lose yourself. Then we have here UFO sightings. There's going to be a lot going on in the December and the winter months. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you be quiet? You don't need to answer the door. You're a part of a collective that will never give up. They're still a part of our collective. So nobody should be talking about quote unquote homeless people and thinking that shit's a joke or talking down on people and things of that nature. Here, go get on the tablet and go sit down. And you, Baba, go sit down. Come handle them. The least I could do is just lock the doors. Chicken wings and pizza already fed. You feels me? Some of them want you disabled. While I was going through my Mission Impossible and I was in Demon Slayer mode and had that Reaper energy on me, because motherfuckers wanted me to get reaped, but they didn't know my energy. Like I am the Reaper. While I was out there, like any other so-called homeless person, they could get hit by a car. I don't know really what my uncle was going through, but I think he possibly didn't have no place to live. I was like 14, 15 around that time. But he got hit by a car just out there on the streets. Like, that's just weird. And another thing with my uncle, he already had a disability and possibly already had a diagnosed behavior of some type of bipolar or something, you know, because he could smile and then he get very, very snappy. But he was cool. He was a cool OG though. But he was already disabled. He was missing a bone in his ankle. So he was one of those people who walked in their ankle like bent. They had like a bent ankle and they walk like that, and it's noticeable. And some of you guys are possibly out there disabled like this, but you're still gorgeous, okay? And if you feel as though your physical features is not gorgeous, oh, you have a disability or something, you know, you possibly did break a leg, you possibly is missing an arm, who knows? I'm picking up somebody here, all right? But you know that your character is above all type shit, you know, humbly, respectively speaking, and you follow spiritual guidelines. And that's what's allowing you not to lose yourself, because you have a connection, just like those quote unquote so-called homeless people, or people unfortunate enough to lose a limb or, you know, become disabled, just like a veteran. You know, they get harmed while they're on their missions and shit, while they're on duty, and then what is that shit not enough? Their health insurance and shit, like, because when they go back, some go back and they on the street. And also, when I was going through my Mission Impossible, I met a veteran out there. Oh, so he wearing his suit and shit. But I think he was out there because, you know, when they have that backpack, I don't know. He probably got picked up by family, but I wasn't getting that. I think he was one of them that was out there. And he ended up giving me enough change. He only had change, no dollar bills. We met inside Del Taco. And he gave me enough change to get a burrito, a bean and cheese burrito with green chili sauce. Feel me? Because I was hungry, feel me? I was hungry. Because, you know, you go inside there and, like, I have a place to live or whatever the case may be. But the way I was moving, like, I was moving as though I was homeless. Like, homeless. Like, really didn't have nowhere to go type shit. Like, what the fuck? And you go into those establishments. And if you ain't got no money, the least you can ask for is a cup of motherfucking water. And they'll give it to you. And somebody out here who attacked you, they can't go through what you went through. Like, the meetup, look at this. Because they too busy focused on finances. And this is what you focus on too. But this person, yeah, and succeeding. And this person thought that they succeeded in attacking you. And look at this. Ancestors haunting them. So ancestors is coming out here twice. They're haunting this impersonator energy. Because somebody wanted to be the manager or some shit. They didn't want you to succeed as a manager either. You're a manager of your money, focusing on finances. I'm getting you just a very successful person. You're focused on finances, and whoever else is attacking you is focused on finances, but they stressing over being unemployed. But at the same time, you could be in the same position, but you're not stressing as they will stress over becoming homeless and shit because they possibly never experienced it. And I was picking up also that it's these other energies that was, yeah, who is it? I was also picking up on these other energies that have more than you type shit. But Mother Earth is coming out here giving tips. Yeah. Don't lose yourself. Don't get lazy. Because that's what they call these homeless people out here, lazy. But that's not really the motherfucking case. Mother Earth is saying within days. Okay? There should be nothing wrong with you following any type of spiritual guidelines that would get you out of a situation. There will be no need for convincing. Somebody here is trying to convince you to slow down. Slow down, you're going too fast. Ancestors are speaking to you through your subconscious. And this is also how you're communicating to them. This is the pipeline. Your line of communication. This is answering the call. The way this card flipped out was so cute. It did many, many backflips. But we have your spirit training program. This impersonator could not have went through this program that you went through, training your spirit on some, you know, the Matrix, Keanu Reeves, the one type shit, Neo. Couldn't have went through it. What is this? Yeah, wanted you to mess up. Somebody here did not want you to succeed within a profession. I think I'm speaking for many of the people that's out there. Yeah. Ancestors are haunting these fucking zombies. That's what they are. These are people who had a whole bunch of fucking expectations for themselves. Expectations to get certified and have certifications to get these positions and shit like that. Let me get one more line. We have whirlpools coming out. I think that coincides with also the sinkholes in the water within the planet. Yeah, to take out these energy vampires. Some energy vampires are going to be taken out within days. I was picking up on that energy, and I posted that to my shorts and also on my TikTok, Eagle Tamed. Yeah, it's going to be some whirlpools that take out some energy vampires. So I don't know who be around you. I know my collective, you don't really be putting on the news like that, but you probably be scrolling and you hearing about people getting stuck inside these whirlpools or whatever. But these people who getting stuck inside these whirlpools, don't be all like, oh my God, because you don't know who those people are in general. And Mother Earth is coming out saying this is going to happen within a few days. And who's ever getting stuck inside these whirlpools, they're energy vampires. And this impersonator shit. Okay, say that I was a full-blown motherfucking impersonator. I'm speaking this, this is how spirit works. In the trickiest of ways. If I was a real-life motherfucking impersonator, I'm still coming out as a so-called quote-unquote tarot reader. They could read energy and they could channel energy, and you could just be allowed to do that if you're able to tap into energy and know a little something about energy. But somebody here said that I was an impersonator. Spirit will still let me come out here, say the message about these energy vampires who are going to get sucked inside these whirlpools. Just to solidify the shit. I could be talking or whatever the case may be, but somehow, some way you find me on the news getting sucked into the whirlpool. So say that somebody out here was like, oh, knowledge. She's one of those tarot readers. She's an energy vampire. Y'all gonna see shit like that happening. You feel me? Look at this on top. There were others around. They're gonna get sucked up. They're gonna get sucked up. Because when it's just energy, spirit gonna get the message out. So say I'm not all right, I'm not all clean spirited and shit like that. This could easily be me as well. Even though I'm coming out as a person connected to God and shit like that and my ancestors, but could simply be an impersonator. Energy does not motherfucking lie. And this Reaper energy is going to come for the energy that is an energy vampire. Some of y'all don't know me from a motherfucking can of paint, but I could be an energy vampire just out here as a tarot reader, reading energy or whatever the case may be. Spirit's message is still gonna come out. Rebuke this shit happening to me, you feel me? But energy vampires, whoever you may be, whatever your profession, whatever you something, because everybody quote unquote focus on finances. This other person is focused on finances just as you, but if you're a part of the collective, shit gonna happen to them, but you really gonna get that manager position. You really gonna be succeeding. You're really gonna be getting deposits. You're really gonna be doing these transactions, you know, and only the real is going to survive type shit. If your energy is needed, it's needed. If it's not, it's not. Spirit knows, and spirit is eyewitness. Spirit knows the fakes. Simple as that. So these impersonators, they can come out. Look at this, spidey senses. So these impersonators, they can come out and be, look at this. Yes, came flipping out. So these impersonators, they can come out. Y'all gonna see them be swept up. Because this Reaper energy is just gonna sweep them up. Whoever you're suspicious about, whoever been lingering in your energy, whoever you have beef with, but they attacked you first, you know, and started the motherfucking beef, doing all the manipulating, being a narcissist, starting the shit and only complaining to other people and need to have witnesses, fake witnesses, you know, because spirit is a real witness of your reaction to their abuse and shit like that. Like, thank you, spirit, for coming out with the shit. But somebody here needed to fucking hear that. to know how this energy shit works. The messages is out here. They think this shit is funny. Use words to bring life. Okay? It's people out here using words to bring life, and there's people out here using words to bring death. And to curse others. Some are doing this subconsciously. They don't know. They think they're doing shit for the good, but if they ain't figuring it out, ain't trying to figure it out, they communication with their ancestors is blocked or some shit like that. They think they following spiritual guidelines, but they're really not. And the energy is sucked up, felt, and they like the spirit, Mother Earth, everybody like, no. That's how it goes. Do this spirit training program. Night Owl coming out here. Somebody here, you stay up throughout the night researching and doing shit like that, or really into your practices, really into your crafts. And these ancestors are haunting the impersonators. Big on that. Spiritual awareness. This shit is fucking guaranteed. Guaranteed discernment of spirits. These people is fucking going through it. Foreigners are going through it as well. A Gemini in particular. And it's guaranteed that if you focus on your finances, you will have a positive outcome. Anything particular out here? Oh, shiznit. Anything particular? Come on now. What do you want to say? What's happening? Yeah, this is knowledge out here. These attacks, these towers. Take these tips. Invest. Don't get lazy. There's always something to do here. This realm was never supposed to be for the lame and the oppressed and all slaved the fuck out and shit. Follow the spiritual guidelines with your heart. Y'all. This is where they say that fear of God, you feel me? If you protect it from the whirlpools or the natural disasters and destruction, then you're just protected. If you're not, then you're just fucking not. Yo, coming out like bro slate. Yeah, this Reaper energy is gonna push it to motherfucking rest. Somebody needs to take steps or try to take steps to get some type of knowledge, get some type of information, look at something logically about what's going on. I feel like this is what I'm being shown was when that 2020 shit hit and everybody split and everybody was scared and everybody had fear. Right then and there, people who was in the know-how or know-to, they was following spiritual guidelines. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your kids. Protect yourself. Know that you don't need to listen to whatever they bullshit. Yeah, you guys had the code. Even if you was unemployed, you was still getting money. Who knows how you was getting this motherfucking money? It was just manifesting and it was manifesting off of your heart because you following the spiritual guidelines with your heart. Mommy, and this shit was showing the way.
Mommy,
yeah.
I want to knock on the door. Sorry.
Okay, no more knocking on the door. You don't have to be sorry, okay? But go sit down. Y'all know what I'm doing my cards. I need peace. Go sit down, get on the tablet, and close the door. She don't listen. And then close the door. Yeah. Yeah, the ancestors is taking them down. I don't know if it's like a frequency or an energy being pushed off of Mother Earth, and she's really giving out signals and she's really giving out commands. That's distracting. Can you go sit down?
Okay.
You don't have to be doing all that. Yeah, anybody who's subconsciously projecting and they don't know that they're doing this shit within days, the energy vampires is going to be seen. Because like we need people upbeat, we don't need people drained, we don't need people siphoning energy, we don't need people harvesting energy. We need all the energy that we need, okay? But the bad energy that's just like bad has to go. And it's mainly the people who's in that stalking energy, that wanting to attack people energies, is, you know, wanting to spy energy, but they're not taking time to look at themselves. Yeah, because they watching and spying to see the magic being cast on you and see what is going to end you up with. Are you going into the psych ward like many of the others? And in this waiting period, I'm hearing of the karmics, when the magic backfired, of them having to sign up, because they want you to sign yourself into a psych ward or some shit. On some smart shit, nigga, you like looking up how much SSDI, depending on your age range, and SSI, how much that shit costs, nigga. Diagnosing like me, I'd be like, oh, go to the SSI. Yes, I got Tourette's and I have mental health issues. Never been to the hospital for it, never have been taking medication for it, never been to a therapist for it, you know, no classes for it. And I just go in there like that type shit. That's how you would do it, collective. But they want you to go in there like, I'm crazy. They will just send you straight to the psych ward, and then it will start from there, your process. Other than that, no, you're put together. Mother Earth is like, you're a fresh breath of fresh air, for real. And you're guided to do this shit peacefully and beautifully, elegantly, gracefully. You're not meant to go out like a sucker. That was never in your blood to go out like a sucker type shit. Yeah. You was out here for this foundation. And that's what this impersonator like, oh, if I take on this person's energy or take this person's energy, I can get what this person was always getting. You was always having some type of firm foundation. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles being handed to you straight off the whoop-de-doo. Straight off the top. Somebody in particular here was not even like, oh, how do I get that for myself? They were just like, how do I end this for this other individual? And that's why they wasn't seeing things logically. Because you're not supposed to fucking be out here doing that dumb shit. And that's why your ancestors hunting the fuck out of them. They regret this motherfucking shit. Fucking zombie. Saying they got some fucking spiritual awareness. Or some spiritual whatever fuck to them. And now they getting the message of concern about some fucking shit going on with them. Mentally. Yeah. Difficulties that they're having with their spiritual body, with their body in general. The shit, they being haunted by fucking ghosts and shit and spirits. Your spiritual people, they just on go sometimes. You don't gotta tell them. But if you already in that shit, got your altar, you feeding them and shit, you know, they'll do it with a smile on their motherfucking face. Yeah. What's happening outside of us is happening within us. And the first card coming out here is Temple. This is not just common knowledge, but it needs to be common knowledge right now. Y'all need to be able to visualize this shit really happening. Somebody think this shit not gonna get started up in here, but they quick to dance to that one song. Let's get it started in let's get it started in here, and get to twerk and shake that ass to that shit and do a little 1-2 step. Okay? They try to convince you to turn away from shit and attack you at the same time because they knew you was going to have a great ascension, or you was already going through the ascension process. And what they didn't know is that they didn't have common knowledge about when towers happen to you after these attacks and magic is thrown and whatever fucked up for you or whatever was fucking up with your vehicle or your body. Spirit spoke to you clearly. Don't lose yourself to these maniacal ass fucking folks out here. Yeah, King of Cups is the Most High. It says, follow these spiritual guidelines and you'll be okay. You always will be okay. And this is what the enemy never knew about you. And they don't know how to do this shit. Because they don't let God handle shit for them. They don't surrender. God don't want you to be a bitch. Like I said, there's no bitch in your blood, no lame shit in your blood, no weak shit in your blood. God is always willing and ready to create with you, with us. Always ready to give us tips on how to be better and do better as well. But it's the way that you have a perception on God. Was God... Some people say whatever their questions are to God, but you have a perception of God like you was always there. And I seen. UF sightings came out, but look at this card with UF sightings. UF sightings is significant of seeing spirit in action, the Most High in action, and Mother Earth doing what she's doing nowadays to clear off these energy vampires that really got her fucking blood pressure motherfucking running up. Yeah. Yep. And this is all just trying to keep the peace. A lot of us is investing in ourselves and coming into new beginnings. And we're making the right adjustments. We're shedding the old, coming into new. We're releasing all the heavy energies. And so is Mother Earth. Okay? And this will bring fucking harmony. Mother Earth is saying these whirlpools and natural disasters, but in this case, significant whirlpools, is going to bring harmony, balance. Get the energy right. Get her breathing right and flowing right. So this Reaper energy is just going to come. And I can I say it? Because you can speak to God, you know. You can speak to the energy. You can speak to the force. And I was like, what is this shit going to look like? And like, I guess I wasn't specific because it like put me like in the mix of like everything blowing up and being destroyed and shit shaking and moving and quaking. But they showed me, and it was like this Tower card. This fucking destruction. Because there was no compassion when Mother Earth was attacked. There was no compassion when we was attacked. A lot of people is curious about this Reaper energy. But ask and you will uncover. This is that fuck around and you will find out. And people have this notion that, oh, it's the homeless people on the street that... Hey, what's wrong?
Daddy want my socks.
You got your socks?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, give her socks back. Right now. Everybody, you know, those people who got money and they really into the 3D and they don't think about the spiritual at all and have like hierophant knowledge of the spiritual realm. They be like, oh, those people should get a job. Oh, they're taking up space and room. I hate seeing them around. I'm trying to go to my fancy restaurants, but here they go, boom. Yeah, and it's going to be more and more and more and more. Let me go handle this. Water or not? Phew. Yeah, but yeah, it's just getting to the point. Cause there's other places like that wouldn't be so nice to give a so-called quote unquote homeless person a cup of fucking water. Like, it'd be the ones, you know, really smelling bad, haven't been able to take a shower or a good motherfucking shave in a while, wipe their ass or private parts, genitals correctly, but they thirsty and they're gonna walk into your establishment and ask for a cup of water. And judgment for the ones who turn them away, because why did you turn them away when they thirsty and everybody's allowed to some fucking water? And I get why these other people think like that, because we all gotta pay, we all gotta make our motherfucking dues. But what about when we just say fucking no? Because when I say more homeless people getting, it's just like, it's easy to say no to this shit. And if we all say no to this shit at a time or at the same time, it's gonna have to be a significant fucking change. Because there's some people here that want change, and there's some people that don't want change. They see it, they have a perception of this shit wrong. It's an illusion. Because they thinking that, oh, everybody just need to get back to work and like do shit properly and get along and stop racism and shit like that. No. Mother's like, no, shake this shit up. Energy is very, how do you say it, transparent. It's straight to the point. But it's necessary. It's not like robotic energy. It's natural energy. So it's necessary action. It's love. So niggas can get some healing. So we have to take losses by some energy vampires leaving to get that healing that we all want and need and been asking for and praying for, and some turning on God about. I thought being impatient, they need to be tempered. I thought we was promised the land. Some shit like that. Like, be patient. They want you to lose your compassion, but you have to keep your compassion, and that's following one of the spiritual guidelines. Keep an open heart. If your heart chakra is not flowing right, you're doing something wrong, or you do have a diagnosis or a behavior going on with you, or something going on with you that needs a quick looking at. It hasn't been looked at, and that's why, you know, the narcissist in particular. You own some type of frequency, man. The frequency of love. It's a high frequency where you're going with the flow. All right, you're listening to beautiful sounds that relax you. You moving through. Some people don't want to acknowledge that you have sovereign energy, and some people do acknowledge it. And it's just gonna get to the point where if you know you high honor, you know you high spiritually ranked. When you come out one day, all the people that should be gone is gone by now and shit like that. And it's this thing about if you didn't do shit right this lifetime or some shit like that, or the feel or the need to come back, reincarnation or some shit like that. It's the bowing out gracefully. Like the trust in the divine, the trust in source, that they're doing what's right, that is necessary. So they're saying if your energy is really needed or not. And people is picking up on this subconsciously, and they losing their shits. And some of them is picking up on this subconsciously, and they like, okay, I need to speak life. They know exactly what, speak life, receive a harvest, bring a harvest to others. And people are getting pissed off, and the ones who are energy vampires is the ones secretly being pissed off, and because they haven't, it's nothing really personal with you. They just haven't dropped their envy. They haven't dropped what happened in their childhood. They possibly is a robot or a bot or a clone. And then if there's somebody who's just not able to transmute their energy, they projecting on you, because you receiving your harvest, and it looks like it's coming to you so easily and in abundance, and it is. Because they don't know how patient you have been being, gracious you have been being, okay? Gratuity. Grateful. Yeah. And always ready to secure a foundation, secure the bag. And in the harvest card, it does say patience as well. Some people lost their fucking patience. And spirit is picking up and has a knowing of the ones who are speaking life into the collective, speaking life into their heart, speaking life into others, speaking life into their family, speaking life into their situation. Okay? Speaking life, even more life into their harvest. Let's get some more cards out here. And then gratitude coming out. They was wondering why you didn't lose your shit, why you wasn't losing your mind and shit like that. It's because you was also always receiving your gifts, receiving your blessings, and also giving to others and giving thanks to others in spirit. So when they came and attacked you, and then they sat back and watched you, and it was waiting for you to be like completely fucked up. Like, y'all know the ones that you be seeing out there. Like, they wanted you zombied out. Like, the bad ones that are out there, like, on the drugs, it really can't do nothing about it, letting the drugs eat them away. You know the ones that are bad, and you know the ones who are good. The ones who just, nigga, I'm just hungry, that's it. Type shit. Do a little drug here, do a little drug there. I can't stop, don't know why, but... And my family misses me and shit like that. But it's the ones that's out there who really don't give a fuck. A rat's ass. And it's probably not that they don't, but they being taken over. Why am I getting that spirit is like, let me just, ha-choo, Mother Earth, ha-choo, and then just blast some of them off. But it's the ones who was doing the attacks. And some of the zombies that are out there under the guise of the unemployment, okay? And it's angels and demons among them too. And it's the ones who are really zombied out. They expected you to be like the zombies that are out there, like the ones cussing out people, attacking people, eating people, and shit like that. But you have a focus. Look at you. Focus on your finances just as this person who's attacking you. But you don't have a fucked up perception about money and shit. Alright? You don't have a fucked up perception about a renewal and something coming into you like easy breezy. You feel me? Yeah, it's a mystery to these people who are on the attack and attacking divine ones. It's a mystery about your healing. They don't know about that frequency, what it feels like, and how to get a rhythm with that frequency and vibe on it. Because they can't obtain it. They can't vibe on it. It doesn't vibe with them. It eats them up. It eats them alive. And I am picking up some of the ones who are out there that are zombies on the street, the bad ones. Who are going even more crazy. And then, guys, y'all don't know this, but Spirit is one of y'all, because she housing the ones who are out there, the earth angels who are out there unemployed and are taking on the title of homelessness by others and by the views of people watching them on the street. They have this energy of protecting themselves, and they're also wishing that because they out there with the real zombies, you know. Like, if anything, people talking about zombies and the bots, and they seen it up close and personal. They know exactly what's going on. And most people, they don't take their time out of a day or anything to talk to the person going so-called crazy at the gas station, or talk to the person, you know, out there in the front waiting for somebody to give them some change or a little bit of food, or be nice to them or some shit, give them some water. Ancestors are haunting the ones. Yeah, because some who are out there, who are by choice, is the earth angel sides. The ones who was actually forced out there because it wasn't even choice, but like they was being attacked and everything like that, and they was like, fuck it, and they went to their solitude of Mother Earth. She's not in a home somewhere. Her home is in the background right there, you know, a little hut or whatever, but like she's more on the Mother Earth housing her. And I'm picking up the unemployed people out there, the so quote-unquote homeless people that's out there who are disabled. And you guys are a part of our collective too. Y'all be having y'all little phones out there. You're a part of a collective that will never give up. So no matter where you are, you're seeing the UF sightings, you're seeing the zombies, you're seeing the Mother Earth take action, the earthquakes, the whirlpools. They seeing firsthand people get this shit. They out there already. And not to scare folks, it's just a fear of God. But it's simple as that. Energy is as simple as that. You either need it or not. As simple as you see on both sides, either white or dark, colored or not, pale or, you know. That's why Night Owl came out. Yes, you'd be a person who be up at night or whatever the case may be, but being out there on the streets, yeah, having Mother Earth to nurture you and everything like that, but you're surrounded by UFO sightings, aliens being dropped off in Nevada and shit like that, depending on where you are. They're pretty close to your fucking ass, and zombies rolling the street. Yeah. This Night Owl energy is giving very much gifted as well. They're on front lines out there. They know more of what the fuck is going on. Yeah, celestial energy. And they're coming more online. And them not eating and shit, they're fasting. And they have that spiritual knowing. Yeah, they own that path. And they're authentic. When you see them talking to themselves and voicing their opinions, they authentic. If they feel like talking to spirit in that time, they gonna talk to spirit right in your fucking face, because they have a direct line, and if it's open, they probably heard something through the grapevine and they answering back, relaying back messages and shit like that. They're an individual, they're unique, and they know their self, and they have love for self. And they're out there on their lonesomes, and they're taking care of themselves. Definitely the ones who are also disabled. Because when the shit comes full circle, this is just what we're seeing. They do magic to switch your place, to switch your location. So if I'm home, they want me on the street type shit. Yeah, you're going on the street, but you know how they're saying, oh yeah, it was a choice. Slavery was a choice and shit like that. When that tower happens, you either go north, west, east, south, stay, move away. And this hag energy, Page of Swords, sits there and watch where you go. Some people go, depending on your protection or not. Some people get touched. Some people don't. Some people do. But the Most High loves this witch right here. Divine Feminine coming out, but flip side, Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy. Loving your ass. And will make anything, any divine intervention, God will be like, boom! Boom! Because the powers are invested in you. Somebody here, I think I'm picking up on the people on the street. They're activated and protected from the Reaper energy. And their Merkaba is showing out and wanting vengeance, and is telling spirit where these people are, because we're everywhere, right? So some are even on the street watching the zombies, who are watching people's houses, watching magic being thrown on other individuals that they, conjured up. And they're looking for a fight back Harry Potter battle. But Spirit gonna clean them out in love. If they don't see this coming, they should feel it coming. They should know that it's coming. Whoever knows that they don't have no compassion in their heart, the world then got to them, they're evil, they're a robot, they're a bot, they're not with the functionings of this world. They're not with shit of keeping shit of shit. Yeah. Spirit is watching you and it's like, it's time to go. Because there's other people out here Even though some are even caught up in the 3D, they're still wishing good for others. They're wishing good for themselves. And it was a strong warlock energy out here trying to end people. But also, yeah, trying to end people. Wanting to poison people. Ruin people's harvest. Kill people off. Just regular bullshit. It's not regular bullshit, but it's like bullshit. Black Widow energy. Wanting you sick. Divine timing. What card is that? Diagnosed behaviors. This was them sitting back and letting time tick by and watching you. Not knowing that you had any type of self-awareness. Not knowing that you had any type of dreams out here. You are somebody who's like, I'm able and capable. Some of you are not disabled. And you're able to get up. If you can't drive, you're able to walk to a bus. Go to where you need to go type shit. And it's not really a hard thing for you to do. You just get into your warrior mode. You get very assertive, and you rise and you take action because you're a very focused individual. And the other person is confused as fuck. A lot of them are confused as fuck about the chosen ones, the Christ consciousness in their foundations that they in right now, when times is so hard and shit for them, because these people are watching you guys so hard, but their heart chakra is flipped in reverse, and they're watching you guys receive, and they will be receiving as well, but their heart is closed while your heart is open. And I picked up in my last reading that a divine masculine, he did some type of form of protection over himself, and that shit made a karmic individual move somewhere, like this person completely moved somewhere else. And I'm getting this is happening for other people. And didn't I just say the so-called unemployed, so-called homeless people that's out there, but they're really earth angels, okay? And some chose to be out there because they're exposing and giving up the locations of the zombies. Eyewitness. Spiritual awareness. Keeping an eye out for the real people who are hopeless and feel like shit and failed this spirit training program. Failed to master energy. And some mastered their energy, but they attacked others. Can I get one card out here and then I'll end the reading? Because let me get a card for ancestors haunting them. High Priest, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Intend and create. Yeah, ancestors haunting them, hunting them. You only fear God. You don't fear these other people, but they wanted you to fear them. But through this reading, you guys know what's happening. You guys are on the bigger scale of shit of what's going on. Hunter says, track down your fears and desires. So you focus on 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, make shit come through, your firm foundations. Any towers that happen, you jump back from them because you're going through an ascension and you're following spiritual guidelines and you staying on key and you staying on point while these attacks are happening. You are also realizing that the attacks are happening to your realm, to your Earth Mother. All right? You have spiritual divine protection. And these ancestors, whether you told them or fucking not, they're tracking down these people who came up against you. Yeah, and they about to exit